We're here at TacVille, and we were talking about why people need some force-on-force training, why they need resistance in their training, and talking about the capabilities of TacVille, both from a real-world training perspective as well as kind of a recreational perspective.
It's a 20,000 square foot indoor training center. We do mission objective team building. It's a great way to get your team to work together, communication, movement, problem solving. You're coming in here, you're not just running around, you're actually having to solve problems, rescue things, plant a bomb, disarm bombs, or hostage rescue.
The firearms that TacVille uses here are really great because they're incredibly realistic and very similar to the types of firearms that you would be using in the real world.
We have mag-fed carbines that use our Rigo paintless paintball system, as well as traditional hopper-fed guns, airsoft rifles, pistols, shotguns.
It's a paintball-sized rubber round that you're using through magazine-fed mil-sim type weapon systems.
The benefits of using very realistic firearms is that you can set up your simulation firearms exactly the same as you set up your real-world gun.
From a regular paintball gun, you have a big hopper on top, you load all the balls into it, it's gravity-fed, you have the big tank hanging off the back. It doesn't really look realistic or feel realistic. The mag-fed guns we use, you have to do mag changes. They're 20-round magazines, so you can't carry 5,000 rounds on you like some of the speedball guys do. You have to kind of pick and choose your shots, be methodical, do reloads, know the condition of your weapon. With all the cover and concealment that's out there, it's not just, you know, a speedball match. You actually have to move, communicate, shoot.
So kids who want to go out there and go, I want to run my airsoft stuff, I'm like, cool, great, go do your thing. If you want to go run paintball, great. If you want to come here and experience this type of mission objective gameplay, it's very different. You won't get that in other places. They can use our equipment if they don't have sims. They can run airsoft in here if they need to do training because we can control angles for safety. They're definitely able to experiment and say, okay, I'm really not communicating. I left my buddy behind. I went into a room by myself. We can analyze and diagnose.
We had 3 guys. We each had simulated M4s that fired simulated rounds. We went up a stairwell and into a couple of rooms looking for a threat or a perceived threat that we had a pretty good idea was hiding up here somewhere. The application of this kind of training or these kind of scenarios is so often thought to be law enforcement only, it's military only. The skill sets that you learn doing this kind of stuff can be applied to a single person. Even if we're not going to be checking a multi-room, multi-story structure in our home, doesn't mean that this kind of information is not applicable. Plus, it's a hell of a lot of fun.
We have classes specifically for law enforcement and military only. We do have some new courses set up for civilians that are coming out. Angular search, home invasion, low light defense, and also the gameplay.
You can find us at tacville.com. We have links to the other sides as well as social media, Facebook and Instagram.
You can find the Arms Room at thearmsroomshow.com. You can listen to all of our shows. You can also find us on social media through Facebook, and that gives you an opportunity to connect with some of the show announcements that we'll put out, information we put out about a lot of the guests that are on our show and the kind of different things that they have to offer. We also put out a lot of humorous things and quite a bit of information as well to help our listeners learn.